Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
Now, here's Williams. It's hauled in by Isaac. And here are the Pistons. Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition in coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
Now here's White. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Isaac. And Irving has got the ball here for the Pistons. Leonard's the three. And Detroit another three.
And of course, we've seen Kawhi hit some huge shots from the corners throughout his career.
And Carroll surveys. Order a screen. And Carroll no good. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Irving for three. Nails it from three. Irving's got 6 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair in the NBA.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Right side Porter from the arc. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
For three. And stolen by Carroll. And they're running. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Don't forget, it was Banchero's steal that started that fast break.
And stolen by Williams. Inside. It's stolen by Isaac. Back to Leonard. This one for three. And again, no good by Detroit. Pelicans trail by 5. Now the Pelicans in transition. Offensive rebound. Pass to Messi. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Herder. Pass to Richards. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Here's Irving. After the basket by New Orleans.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Now Herder. No points so far. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle. He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Dillingham. Can't connect from short range. Pass to Ellis. Lots of room. Again, the Pistons score.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
It's Herder on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Now here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Picked by Isaac. Launches it. Richards pulls it in. Pelicans trail by 6. Right wing. Outside Herder. Pass to Richards. 4 seconds left. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Pistons. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
White, good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside for Green. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by White.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Williams punches it home.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Shepard, that's good. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Oh, he missed it. Taking him 1 for 2 now.
Detroit.
And the Pelicans making a change here.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your...
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Messi. Here's White. Shoots over Shepard. White, good. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's Shepard for 3. It's tipped. unload. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Adams a screen to the paint. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Assisted.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Here's Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Green. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And stolen by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Pelicans trail by 3. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Walker. No made baskets yet. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And here's White. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Messi. Back to Williams. Soft touch off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Detroit lead.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Outside White.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Clock at 6. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And it's Detroit with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And again, the Pistons missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Here's Herder. Just 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Herder's got 5 points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And it's Shepherd missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Defense, the Pistons. They trail by 1. Outside Herder. 6 to shoot. Chomp grabs the miss. Looking to slow it down here. Run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
Shot by Leonard. No good. Here's New Orleans now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Dillingham. Good work defensively by Leonard. Right now a close game in New Orleans. Here's Ellis. And again, the Pistons missing. Here's Herter on the wing. He's got 5. Pass to Dillingham. And he drives in. Now Richards. Herter from long range. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's New Orleans leading by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
24.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. In the lead. Coach, you spent a lot of time in New Orleans. Coach form, as a matter of fact. It's a fun stop in the NBA. There's some amazing food in the Big Easy.
Yeah, Brian, I love the city of New Orleans, but when I coached there, it was in the pandemic. All the restaurants were closed. All the entertainment was closed. We couldn't enjoy the jazz or the food.
It's deflected.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. BA?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And again, no good by Detroit.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Dillingham. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It goes on Peyton Watson.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
That one's no good. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Here he goes. And Williams punches it home.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. Pistons trail up by 10. Here's Ellis. Outside Irving. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Finds room and goes for the jam. Van Caro.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Here's Dillingham. Van Caro left side. Outside Porter. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And the shot's good by Irving.
And Kyrie loves putting on a show. This is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Outside Porter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Ellis.
2 minutes.
And a miss there on the triple. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Pistons trail by 9. To the inside. Leonard pulls down the board. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up to Detroit. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Ellis, good.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
To the middle. Here's Porter. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Kyrie Irving. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Both teams will make substitutions. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
And it's Shepard missing.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed up.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And no luck that time either. Pistons trail by 9. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Adams a screen. There's the triple. And it's Shepard missing.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Herder gets the bucket.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Williams with the screen. Shot is up. The rebound by Filipowski. New Orleans leading by 11. Pass to White. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. White's got 11 points.
Well, he shoots a high volume of threes. White not picky where he takes it.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans going into the break up 12. They're getting
The Pistons, 36.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Pistons trail up by 12. Pass to Walker. Sinks that one from the post. Walker's got his first bucket in this one.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
Left side, Herder. Here's Dillingham. To the inside. Here's Richards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Dillingham. Up and in on the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Walker. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Nails it from beyond the arc. The Pelicans lead by 11. Here's Dillingham. Puts up a deep three. 5 to shoot. Rebound Detroit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. Better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Hey, it's obvious what they discuss at halftime. Let's pound it inside until they stop us.
And that one misses.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
That one goes. Count it. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Here's Shepard. There's the drive. Can't get it to fall. And so they foul intentionally. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Williams with it. Guarded now by Watson. And here's Porter outside. Leonard pulls down the board.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. It's stolen by Leonard.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Oh, Leonard right through the defender. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the paint. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk! Well, we've really seen White raise his game as a scorer. He can be relentless at times, like right now.
And that one good.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Here's Misi. And that one is hammered home.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And it's Irving missing. New Orleans leading by 8. And Carroll with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Who poked away. Isaac with the steal. Pass to Irving. Down low. Ooh, Leonard leaves no room for error.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when the time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Here's Carroll. The rebound by Detroit.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
Irving for 3. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And this is his time. Kyrie loves the clutch moments. We've seen him do it.
Williams. Yes!
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Yeah, what a gutsy drive by Kyrie. Taking it right into the defense and getting fouled while shooting.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he hits both.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a 1-possession game.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Isaac with the steal.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
No good from 3-point range. Gets stolen by Isaac. Pass to Irving. And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game.